Hey guys, it's Elisa and it's another edition of Heart to Heart. So I haven't been doing these videos because I was trying to catch up on all of the stories and all of the emails that you guys have sent to me. There's about 5 or 6 that I didn't reply to because something happened with YouTube, and on the side it says I sent it. It's like first buzz. So I'm really sorry that I did not reply to those, but moving forward I don't think that I can reply to each and every single one of them because it kind of pushes the whole video process a little bit longer. But just know that the answer to the question, like this is a repetitive thing, you'll know when to leave an emotionally abusive relationship when you know. It's not when someone tells you, it's not when you're forced to, it's when you're ready and when you know it's safe and it's something that you want to do and you're ready to do. Because if you're not, you're going to go right back into it and the cycle is going to begin again. So thank you so much everybody for sending in all of your comments, everything. I really appreciate it, and I think that these videos are going to help so many people, and all of your comments will help so many others. So this video is going to be about confidence. I got a lot of questions about confidence, how to get confidence, how to gain confidence, and all that confidence stuff. So this is my story, is that when I was in high school, I wasn't very confident. I was just kind of a normal girl doing whatever I was doing kind of thing, right? Living high school, living life. And when I had that transition between high school to college, I went to this event called New Student Orientation. My friend and I went and we had a blast. But that was like the turning point of my life where I changed and I was more confident, and I decided I needed to take the actions and the steps to really change my life and make myself be confident. It sounds really weird, but it's just one of those things you're like, okay, I'm sick and tired of being shy, being quiet, people taking advantage, being a pushover. And so that's when I was like, okay, I need to figure out what I want to do. I was very shy. I hated talking in front of people. I hated it. Like, I would just, I'm done. Like, and that was it, right? And so in college, I played around with the idea of getting a communication degree, but I didn't think that was for me. And so I pursued business, marketing, finance, all that stuff. But I still took communication classes. Anything that would like cross-convert, I would take, like the credits. And then I thought about doing communication marketing, and I didn't really do that either. I just did straight up marketing and other stuff. So I took all these communication classes and I made myself talk in front of people. Like, I volunteered to sign up to do this because if I didn't do this, I would never be able to. And I knew, like when I would sit in class and I would watch all the older, you know, those who were married, a little more established, go up in front of class and they just talked and they just knew their stuff. And I was just like, gosh, why can't I be like them? And then I was a little annoyed because they had family, they had work, and they had school, and they could do all this and they were just so amazing. And I was annoyed with myself because I'm like, okay, I'm a student, I work part-time, and I'm like struggling because I'm so busy. I'm like, what am I busy doing? And so that's when I took extra classes, and I was like, let's do this. And I remember I took a class, it was a communications class where you had to have 3 topics, and one of my topics was nail polish. This was a time where not a lot of people had like cell phones in their, oh god, that sounds so weird, but this is a time where not a lot of people had like cell phones, and so I had my cell phone on. This is what I remember. Totally doesn't have to do with, it doesn't have to do with anything in the story, but I remember I was on there talking about nail polish, and I was like how wonderful it was and how important it is because it boosts your confidence, it matches your outfits, but it was something I was passionate about. I loved nail polish. I love it to this day. And so I talked about it, and that's all you had to do was just talk about something and persuade. So it was like informative, persuasive, and then something else I can't remember. So this one was to persuade everyone to wear nail polish. Then my cell phone rang, I freaked out, and I was like, oh my god, my phone is ringing, it's so important. So I literally got off of like the front of the class, picked up my phone, ran outside, and I accepted a job. It was a job to work at for makeup stuff. And then I ran back in, I'm like, I'm so sorry, and then I like continued on with my speech. That would probably never fly now, but that happened. And I just kind of built from there, and that's kind of where my confidence was. I was like, okay, I need to figure out what I have to do to be confident. So a lot of us have gone through like a personal thing where maybe that has kind of crushed our confidence, and you kind of have to figure out, you kind of have to go back and think of all the things that's happened in your life that has made you shy, timid, not so confident. Maybe someone pantsed you, maybe you were bullied, maybe you were picked on, maybe somebody just told you that you weren't good enough. Well, you are good enough and you can do it. And the person who could tell you is yourself. And it's so cheesy, and sometimes you're like, gosh, it's so cheesy, but it works. You gotta wake up in the morning, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you pick 3 things that you love about yourself and 2 things that you want to change about yourself, and you're gonna work on it that day. And that's kind of what I did. I was like, okay, Elisa, why are you so shy? Why are you not dating? Why aren't guys liking you? Why don't you ever get picked? How did you kind of almost get picked? It was like, how did you almost get picked to be nominated for homecoming queen or princess, but then you didn't even get nominated? You know, things like that. So like, oh, that was a story. So I remember when I was in Asian club and they were like nominating for homecoming or prom, one of those things. And everyone's like, oh, and then they picked the popular person, the popular girls and guys. And then someone mentioned my name and I was thinking, oh, wow, that's so cool, because that's totally not me, and that's totally something like, I just don't ever think that would ever happen. And I was like, oh, that is so cool, maybe they'll write my name on the board. But it wasn't something I'd pursue, because my parents would probably be like, waste of money to fund for all the campaigning and things like that, which is totally fine. But I didn't say anything, and they never wrote my name on the board. I just totally missed out on this opportunity. And if I had confidence in myself to be like, what, I am good enough to run this campaign. I am good enough and I can do this. I would have had my name on the board. They may not have picked me, but if I had the confidence. But here I am sitting down second guessing myself and things like that. And opportunities slip by. So that's something I know you guys could relate to. A lot of you guys could relate to because you are in high school. But just things like that, little things that could just be a big opportunity. If you're not confident and you don't speak up, it's going to pass you by. So now I'm just kind of one of those people who kind of weigh, is it worth my time to speak up or not? Will I? Should I? So that's why sometimes I just let it go and I don't speak up. But I think if it's something you believe in, then you totally should speak up. You find what you're passionate about, like my nail polish speech, and you do it, and you find that confidence in yourself. You wake up in the morning, you're like, you know what, I have the best eyebrows ever. So what you gonna do? You're gonna work on those eyebrows and you're gonna work the eyebrows. Me, not so much. They're very like little thin and I can't do anything about it. So I'm kind of over that. But I'm really good at doing other things, and so I focus on that, and that's where I build my confidence. Some people aren't confident in wearing makeup. Everybody loves makeup. There's 2 types of people. There's the women and men. There's those who love makeup and wear it. Then there's those who love makeup but are afraid to wear it. So you find that confidence and you work at it and you do it. You put that makeup on every day. You practice, because you can't just wake up in the morning and all of a sudden you can be an ice skater. You have to truly practice, because practice really does help. Like speaking in front of somebody. It really gets difficult. Like you look around and you see all these eyeballs, everyone's quiet, and you're like, oh my gosh, am I saying something wrong? Is my fly down? Oh my god, do I have toilet paper hanging out of my pants? Okay, that happened to me. Oh, I should do an embarrassing video. Okay, so yes, you need to be confident in yourself, because if you are walking around sad, looking down, then people are going to pick on you. They're going to look at you and they're like, that's an easy target. But if you walk around confident, then no one can stop you. It's kind of like a sad topic, but people who are getting approached, when you learn self-defense, if you make eye contact with that person, they know that you can see them, you know what they look like, and you're kind of staring them down. It's the same thing in life. It's like you don't want to look down and let life pass you by and let things happen around you and you're not aware. So you've got to be aware. You have to really fight for that confidence. You got to say, you know what? Today, I am going to put on this green eyeshadow and I'm going to wear it out. I'm going to wear glitter brows and I'll give a F what anyone says. Because that's how you build the confidence. You do it. You fake it till you make it. And that's like something that I truly, truly believe in. Like you cannot sit around, and there's some people out there that'll see people with green eyeshadow secretly, you know, envious, jealous, and they'll say mean things about it. It's because they don't have the confidence to wear it. I wear all kinds of stuff on my eyes, and I don't care if my pink eyeshadow doesn't go with my orange lips. If I work it and I wear it and I'm happy, then that's what it's going to be. And that's how you should feel too. And that's so important, is that you need to be confident in yourself before you can really blossom on the outside. Like, you got to have it shine coming from within. So this is your assignment this week, everybody, is to look in the mirror and say those affirmations, that you believe that you are confident and you can do it. You can go in front of your class and speak. You can finish your project. You can get that job if you're looking for a job. If you're looking for a job, you cannot walk in wishy-washy. You gotta be talkative, expressive, team player. You just go in there and you own it. You gotta act like you already have that job. So that's this week, is that confidence. You do that. You walk through the mall with your red glittery eyeshadow. Oh my God, did I just spit? Oopsie. Okay. So you gotta go out there and you just do what you have to do to feel confident. It's got to be in your tone, it's got to be in your walk, in your talk. You practice in front of a mirror because that's what you do. That's what everyone says. Like, when you're doing a speech, you just practice in front of a mirror. You know, you can't just like think about it in your head, go in front of people and think that it's going to be amazing. I mean, there are people who are like that, but not all of us. So I recommend this week on your confidence is to build it. And then we could talk about you guys approaching the guy or girl that you're interested in with your confidence. So check out my other channel, Lisa TV. I'm going to do a video on there about dating. And then thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my store, Lisa Jade, where I have a whole bunch of new products. And don't forget to check out my bows. Oh, and then I also have my power bows. Where's that? Oh. And I'm going to be selling my power bows so that you guys can buy these and you can clip them on your purse. And remember that you are powerful, you are smart, confident, and you got to believe it first before others can do it. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. I do apologize for not replying to some of the emails. Some of them were really long and I read them, and I think the general blanket thing on that is to be confident. You know when you have to leave, and that's pretty much it. It's not whether or not should you leave or shouldn't you leave. It's whether or not you're ready to leave, and it's ready or not when you make your decision. So it's really an individual basis kind of thing, but I think it's something you find in within yourself, and you'll know the answer, because no one's going to be able to tell you whether or not you should leave. And I think you guys know the answer, and that's why you're coming to me. And I'm not the type of person who will agree with somebody because I know what you want me to say, but I don't think it's right and I think it's hurtful. So it's really within yourself. You know the answer, and I hope you guys figure it out. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you later. Hugs! Oh, and hearts. Oh, wait. Hearts. This is what I do. This is what I give to my family. Love you guys. Bye!